There comes a point in everyone's life when it's time to grow up. And in the case of the Vauxhall Meriva, that time is now. The new model is almost a foot longer than the car it replaces. This means it's more suitable for a growing family. And according to Vauxhall, the MPV is now large enough to be called a compact rather than a small MPV. But the big news is the Meriva's clever flex doors. The front ones open almost to a complete right angle to the body, while the rears are hinged at the back. This means it's very easy to fit a child seat into the back because you don't have to twist. And because you're facing the baby, you can make sure that it's all nicely secured without having to kind of look around like this like you do in other cars. That's if you've got kids, of course. However, it's also good if you need to carry older people as well because they don't have to twist to get in the car either. And they can use this handy grab rail for a bit of extra assistance. Another clever feature are the flex seats. Now I can move the rear seats forward and backwards individually, but if I pull down this centre armrest, then move the chair forward a little bit, then back, I can slide it inwards slightly, which if you're carrying only two people in the rear, means that you can have some extra shoulder room. Anyway, that's enough about the back of the Meriva. It's time to see what it's like from the driver's seat. Obviously, the Meriva isn't exactly going to set your world alight. I mean, after all, it is an MPV. But the handling, it's very secure, very stable, and the ride is very comfortable too. And overall, compared to its predecessor, this new model feels a lot more grown up. In fact, it feels like a genuine large car to drive. You can get the Meriva with a choice of 3 petrol and 2 diesel engines. This one has the mid-level 120 horsepower 1.4 turbo petrol. It'll do 0 to 62 in a respectable 11.5 seconds, yet return a highly impressive 57 mpg. The engine is smooth and combines well with the accurate 5-speed manual gearbox. So then, the Meriva seems like a pretty impressive car. And indeed it is. But there are some problems. One is the design. The Vauxhall is hardly a looker, even by MPV standards. The other big fat blue bottle in the ointment is the price. This particular SE model lists at just over 18 grand. If that wasn't bad enough, the extras fitted to this car, such as sat-nav, have actually bumped up its price to over 20 grand. Okay, so you can get an entry-level 1.4 Expression for $12,995. But it's so basic that aircon isn't even available as an option. And if you and your family are feeling all sweaty, you're less likely to appreciate the fact that inside, Meriva otherwise oozes quality. So then, the Meriva. It's a pretty good car and it's got some clever features. The only trouble is that Vauxhall wants to charge you rather a lot for them.